So, we have Josh here today, right? Josh casually on his pool table.
That's right.
Loving it, loving it. Yeah, so Josh, thank you for taking the time today to be with me here and to really just discuss about your win where you are leveling up in your inner game and the process that COA has been able to take you through. So, massive stuff. Tell me more about that.
Right. Basically coming into COA, knowing that I had a lot of growth needed to be done for me on the business side of understanding how to market myself, get myself clients. And then and having spent 7 years deeply investing my time and money in my own personal development and having coached a few people, I thought it's just like, okay, now it's time to just get the business side down. Let's figure that out. And then I was confronted with a whole lot of awareness around things to focus on my own development further. I was like, ooh, I'm actually not where I thought I was on my level of awareness, my level as a coach, or it was in my conviction around certain things or awareness, right? So it
Mm,
confronted me in a lot of growth as a coach, and as an individual, which are both beautiful things. And I'm grateful for those automatic already, right? And then it's like, okay, once I started feeling like I leveled up in those ways and started feeling like I could actually see manifestation of that growth
mm,
and started to feel kind of comfortable with that. I was like, now the business side of COA, which is why we're all here, I think, originally, right? That started actually sinking in. And I was like, ooh, I could actually see myself doing this. I see how the pieces fit together, and this is amazing.
mm,
And
mm.
and then it's all about putting it all together now. That's all. And I'm excited. And so anyway, I come at it from like being like a new coach. I'm a newer coach than a lot of people might be when they join this thing. And I think it's been hugely impactful for me, just like it would be for anyone at any stage of the game, no matter what stage you come in. If you're like already a big time coach, you got lots of clients, you're gonna making lots of money. This is gonna level them up, and I've seen it happen for so many
Mm.
people coming through. It's just like tremendous growth for these people that are doing that. And then for me for myself, it was a bit overwhelming, a bit frustrating to be someone that's like so new and like watch so many other people having phenomenal growth financially and abundance and all this stuff, and me just kind of figuring a whole bunch of more fundamental stuff out. But after getting past that initial blow to my ego, or initial realization of like, oh man, you're newer than these people, or they're a bit more polished than you, my friend. Once I got past that and said, okay, it's fine. Like I'm in my own lane, and I'm gonna get there, and this is a path to it. Let's go. And there's a lot of support here, man, and just the amount of support from the whole team, from Ed, yourself, Ava, and it goes on, man. The technology people, and just it's just an amazing thing to be a part of, and that's why I renewed my membership. So my time with you guys expired, and I renewed the whole thing.
Mm.
And I'm just grateful to have you guys in my pocket whenever I want. I pull out my phone and I
Yeah.
listen and I absorb, and I download into my brain, and I upgrade, right?
Mm,
And
mm.
it's been powerful, man. So I'm very very grateful.
Incredible, incredible. And for
I don't
you,
know if that's a good testimonial, but I'm babbling.
it's all good. It's all good. For you, Josh, what have you, particularly or like, or even before I get into that, really, because you did touch on the growth you had, but how did COA specifically play into that? So where were you before COA, essentially?
So before COA, I had actually had only two paying clients, and so that like I had those two. They were with me when I joined COA, and it started to inform my coaching a lot. So like a lot of things I was picking up that I would hear Ed discuss, and I would hear the group discuss and see things, and we would go through in the program. I was like just reverting them into some coaching calls because things would come up where it related. So I was like, this is helping me as a coach. But anyway, so where was I? Let's stay on topic here. I have ADHD. Um, so I'd had two coaches, sorry, two clients that I'd been working with that had paid me, and I'd had several more before that I'd worked with for above longer than 100 hours each that had not paid me at all. I'd worked for free. because I love coaching and I love giving back. Because I've had so much personal development in my life, and then I was brought to coaching, as so many of us are, to help people, and I was doing it because I enjoy it. I love it. And anyways, that's all I've done though. I'd worked with 3 people for free, each one of those roughly 100 hours each, and then I had 2 paying clients that had worked with me for about half a year. And then there I was like, let's automate this thing, and you know, yeah.
Yeah,
And
I mean,
it was a big leap for me, a bit overwhelming, but a bombardment of like next level information, and I was like all about it, but it still was overwhelming, man. It was like it's a lot. I mean, this is in depth. COA is in depth. It's legit, man. It's like it's high level stuff. Ed's no joke. The team's no joke, man. And it's where I want to be. It's where I was happy to be, but it was still a lot for me to take in, man.
Cool, cool,
Yeah.
cool. And what have you enjoyed the most about COA then? You know, like some people say it's the process or it's the main program, it being easy to follow with step-by-step modules, or the support that you touched on earlier on, where, you know, we're there for you every single step of the way, answering questions in the group or in the live clinics, or maybe it's the assets themselves, such as the funnels, templates, ad copy, closer process, etc. What did you particularly enjoy the most?
Man, where to start? I mean, what is my favorite thing? I think one of the things that I've developed, I've maybe had the most growth and awareness developed from has been the back catalog of recorded audio of the consultation calls that Ed's done, going back into the catalog and just seeing the multitude of issues that he's worked on with so many of the COA clients, right? And the coaches that have asked questions, and like hearing Ed's responses to them. And this goes back, there's years of these things, you know, there's hundreds of these, man. And I've just been chipping away at those. So that's been really powerful, but also the closer process, the closer consultation process, listening, being able to just go to the modules where Ed breaks down different concepts like the closer consultation process, the psychology of the close, and just being able to like replay them. And then as I have, you know, I go on about my day and I have different life experiences, and I listen to this coach like Brendan Burchard, and I listen to like all these different people that are in my ear. And then I come back and circle it back to the closer consultation process, and I hear it through a different lens, and it sinks in a little deeper. And you know, and anyway, you know what I mean? Like just that repetition and being able to access it. I love these, and it's partly why I'm so excited by the program too, is because I know that ultimately it's going to be something that I want to create something similar, you know, in the end, where I'm going to have a program where people can listen back to modules when I say when I drop some fire, when I drop some golden nuggets, and they're just like, but it's a lot for them to absorb, and they're just like that was magic, but I got to hear it a couple times. They could just press play again. So it's, I don't know what else where to stop. I could keep going on about the things I like about the program. Also, I want to send some like serious gratitude. I've kept the letter that Ed wrote to me. I got in the mail recently, and it was just saying like, hey man, like, you know, I've heard from Ava. I think he was like, I've heard from Ava that you're working on things. I'm happy to hear that. Never give up, essentially, right? And you know, we all believe in you, and like never give up on your dreams. And it's like handwritten, and it's from, you know, it's Champions Academy, man. It's like, well, we're part of the Academy of Champions, and it's just like the handwritten letter, the gesture, and receiving in the mail, and like at a time when, you know, I'm let's be real. Look, I'm on a pool table at a bar that I work at, right? I'm not where I want to be right now. It's really powerful to have encouragement like that. And and literally I kept that letter is up like in my office. I just moved all my stuff around at my place, and I made an office that's like on, anyway, it doesn't matter. But anyway, I made the office set up, and the letter is like invisible from my desk. You know what I mean? So it's just it's a part of the decor, man. The part of the decor and things that I'm going to look at when I walk in that room. It's like there's that letter from Ed, and he said to never give up. And as silly and cheesy as that might sound, it's like that matters. That means something, man. And anyway, so I'm saying like the depth of the program and the back catalog and all the content, and all the information that's so valuable, and all, and just listening to Ed coach, man. You know what I mean? Like how he listens and then the feedback that he gives and those and that back catalog. Again, hearing that
Mm,
amazing high level pro coach stuff, just
yeah.
listen. It's like it's informing me as a listener and as a conveyor of information, and it's just so powerful, man. And plus, he's saying what I'm listening to is a man talk about the business side of it, which is somewhere I really need to level up in because I don't want to be working at this bar anymore. You know what I mean? Um, but yeah, and then also the encouragement. So it's a well-rounded like they got all you guys got all the bases covered here. You got a bit you got some heart in the thing, and you also have the technical side and the how to, but
Yeah.
you also have the heart in there. And it's I think without and you can remove any of these pieces, and the whole thing might fall apart a little bit
Mm,
for
mm.
certainly somebody like me. But it was like a nice little kick in my ass. It was like, all right, dude, yeah, okay. Ed said to don't give up, and
Yeah.
you guys too. Like I also get reached out to by Nick and Ava
Yeah. Yeah.
and Carla, right?
Hmm. Hmm.
I've been reached out to you by them, and now I'm getting reached out to you by yourself. Like I'm getting a video. I'm doing a testimonial for you guys, but you're also showing up for me right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
anyway, thank you guys. I
Terrific,
can't
man.
thank you guys
Terrific.
enough. Can't thank you
You're
enough. Yeah.
you're very welcome. For you, then, what would you tell someone who wanted to join COA?
What would I tell someone who wanted to join COA?
Hmm. Or was
Um,
thinking about joining
well,
COA?
okay,
Yeah.
so assuming that they were a coach that wanted to develop their clients on automation, not just, hey, Josh, it sounds cool over there. I want to do what you're doing. It's like, well, are you a coach? Like,
Hmm. Hmm.
okay, so assuming they're a coach, I'd say do it. Yeah, like, it's way worth the investment. Even where I'm at right now, where I'm going to be completely straight with you, Kevin. I haven't, um, like I'm at the beginning. I'm at the very like first rung in terms of actually having the automation working for me, getting clients going for me. I'm one of the folks that hasn't actually made the thing happen yet. But
Mm.
the development that I've had as a person and the development I've had as a coach, as an individual, the way I'm showing up for my friends, family, clients, even here at the bar, the impact I'm having in other people's lives just by the growth that I've had here
Yeah.
already. And then I know it's gonna transform into business success down the road is so powerful and worth the investment in itself.
Yeah.
And just the amount of growth that I've seen other people have that are doing really well in the business side of things within this thing. It's like it's unbelievable. I've seen people tearful. I've seen
Mm.
people like weeping. They're just like, I can't believe that and it's beautiful, man. And anyway, it's really cool, dude. I
Yeah.
would say do it. Just do it like Nike, man.
Yeah. Awesome. Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, Josh, look,
Or
thank
I'll
you
or
so
I'll
much
or I'll
for
shoot you. I'll hunt you down and I'll kill
yeah,
you like
you'll come
maybe
up
like
with
Ed would say. Like Ed would say.
yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah. Well, look, Josh, thank you so much for taking the time to, go through this with me and share. We'll definitely get you ready, on your next steps for sure and get you clear as to, how to drive this all forward and capitalize on this internal growth for yourself. So thank you again, many, many good things to come and super pumped for you, man. Super pumped.
Right on, brother.
Go, go.
Love you guys. Clients automation, man. Love you guys. Champions Academy. Uh, have a good day, man. It's daytime for you, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Dude,
All right,
dude.
man. Have a good day, brother.
Cool, cool.